Hey folks, how you doing and welcome back to my channel. Now this is the series where we compare various smartwatches, and now today we got the Xiaomi Watch and the Xiaomi Watch Lite. And if you thought the Lite version is basically like the normal one with just less features, then you're dead wrong. This one is basically totally different to this one. And let me show you in the video, and let's start with the design. As you can see, the Mi Watch has a round design and has two physical buttons on the side. The upper one opens up the app menu and the lower one takes it to all of your sport modes. The watch has a 1.39 inch AMOLED touch display with a resolution of 454 by 454 pixels. The Mi Watch is actually a big 46mm smartwatch which weighs in at 32 grams. Now if we put the Lite version next to it, you can definitely see the difference. The Xiaomi Mi Watch Lite has a square case just like a lot of other sport watches, for example the Garmin SQ. I personally prefer round smartwatches since they look more like an actual watch, but it's just my opinion. The Mi Watch Lite has a 1.4 inch LCD touch display with a resolution of 320 by 320 pixels, so it may be a tiny bit bigger as the Mi Watch, but it doesn't have the nice AMOLED display. Now since the smartwatch has a 41mm case, the diameters are also way smaller than with its big brother. And in addition, the Lite version of course is lighter than its big brother and it only weighs in at 21 grams. Now as for some side specs, both watches are water resistant up to 5 ATM, have Bluetooth 5.0, have GALILEO and GLONASS. Now in addition, the Mi Watch also have GALILEO, Baidu and the SPO2 feature. Now as for the sport modes, the Mi Watch Lite only has 11 different sport modes, whereas the Mi Watch has over 100 different sport modes to choose from. Also, the 100 sport modes are categorized to make it easier to find them. Another thing to mention is the accuracy on the heart rate tracking. When it comes to calories burned, the Lite version is always a bit off, but the heart rate reading is almost just as good as on the Mi Watch. When it comes to the sleep tracking, the Mi Watch is the clear winner. It is more accurate on when I went to bed and woke up, and in addition it tracks the REM phase, which the Mi Watch Lite doesn't. Now I don't want to say that the Mi Lite is bad, but it's just not as good as the Mi Watch. Also, the Mi Watch Lite doesn't track your power naps. Next up, both watches have breathing exercise, an alarm, timer, stopwatch, and weather app, flashlight, compass, and a music player. You can also look up most of your past workout stats on the watch itself. Now in addition, the Mi Watch also has a stress and energy tracking. As for the watch faces, both watches have a big variation. Now there really only is one difference, and that is that you can customize one watch face on the Mi Lite to a certain degree. You can set up 4 different tracking apps to be shown on your watch face. So on this one I got sleep quality, battery, heart rate and steps. But I can always swap one of them out if I want to. If we talk about the battery life, the Mi Watch is the clear winner once again. With its 420 mAh battery, it will last for about 2 weeks and will be fully charged just after 2 hours. Now on the other side, the Mi Watch Lite isn't doing too bad either. It has a 230 mAh battery and that one will last for about 9 days. And just like its big brother, it will be fully charged just after 2 hours. But if you're using the GPS and other features like the always on display mode, the battery life will be shortened by quite a bit. And last, the charging cable. The Mi Watch has a traditional magnetic charging cable, whereas the Mi Watch Lite has a chunky charging case, which really doesn't look too good, but therefore the watch will definitely not fall off the charger. As for the next part, let's talk about changing band. And it's supposed to be easy on both watches. On the Mi Watch, you just have to pull back the metal pin and just like that, the strap comes off. Now on the Lite version, it's supposed to be easy, but maybe mine is broken or whatever, but it's just too hard to do it. Actually, you just have to press down the button and pull the strap and it should come off. But for some reason, it did not really work with mine. Let me know in the comments below if you have similar problems with that. Now when it comes to navigating on the watch, the Mi Watch once again is the winner. If you swipe left, right, up and down on the Mi Watch, it does it with no lagging or stuttering. And it's a very smooth transition to the next tile. Now, if you put the Mi Watch Lite next to it, you can clearly see that it's not a very smooth transition. It is more like boom next page, boom next page. So it's just skipping to the next page, always with a bit of delay. Also, you don't get to see as much on the watch itself as with the Mi Watch. On the Mi Watch, you can click on a tile, like for example the heart rate tracking, and it shows you a more detailed version of it. So on that one, you can now see your maximum and minimum heart rate, as well as your heart rate zones and your 30-day heart rate. Now the Mi Watch Lite does it a little bit different. On the tiles, you can only see what is on the tile. And if you want to see more details, for example for the heart rate tracking app, you have to go to the app menu first, find the heart rate tracking over there, click it, and then you're able to see more details. And as you can see, you get to see basically the same stats as with the Mi Watch. But you don't get a graph, and that is especially important when you want to know how your heart rate was during the night, if you want to pinpoint an exact time, or when you want to know when your heart rate reached its maximum or minimum. As for the last big point, the price. And the Mi Watch costs right about 110 euros and the Mi Watch Lite costs about 50 euros. But considering the difference in the performance of both watches, the price is adequate. Now, what do I think about these two watches? Now, I definitely prefer the Mi Watch. It has a bunch of more features. You have more than 100 sport modes to choose from. You have the SPO2 feature and have a smooth navigating. And all of that makes it more attractive to me. Now, I can totally understand if you want to buy the Mi Watch Lite. It has all the basic features. You have a heart rate tracker, you have a sleep tracker, you have some sport modes. Maybe not all of them, but you definitely have the basic ones. And both watches, you can consider both watches budget smartwatches since they're not that expensive. Now folks, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. It only takes 2 clicks, it's for free, and it will help me out a lot. Now with that being said, see you next time. Peace.